and gives those who live around it a sense of hope and purpose. Only yesterday, the FCT had the groundbreaking ceremony for 40 judges' quarters, which was flagged off by the Chief Justice of Nigeria, my Lord Honorable Justice Kekere Ekun, a truly light-bearing event. It is fitting, therefore, that we should return today for the flag-off of not just the roads leading to the judges' quarters, but also to ensure that this space is open. The FCT Minister, Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, and his team must feel like proud parents of a formidable set of projects within the FCT. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for me to invite for the welcome address an engineer who knows his onions. Help me welcome Engineer Shehu Hadi Ahmad, Executive Secretary, FCDA.
Thank you very much, our Director of Ceremony. Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Speaker, House of Representatives, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, GCON, ably and heavily represented by the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu, CFR, my boss and my leader, the Honorable Minister FCT, Barrister Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, CON, and the Honorable Minister of State, Her Excellency Dr. Maria Mahmoud, very distinguished members of the National Assembly. Permit me to especially recognize the Chairman of the House Committee on FCT, Honorable Mukhtar Aliyu Betara, other senior ranking members of the National Assembly, both retired and serving, here present. Your Excellency, can I seek your indulgence to please stand on the already established existing protocol to say a very good afternoon to all. As has been rightly presented by the Director of Ceremony, we are today yet in pursuance to the series of programs for flagging of some projects listed out by Mr. Project himself. Today we are at this location to formally flag off the construction of access road to the judges' quarters, as is so named for contract procurement, but actually it's a road which, among others, will open up substantially the Katampe district and other adjoining districts. As we are seated here, overlooking the Ring Road 1, otherwise named Nnamdi Azikiwe Expressway, today's project, we are yet going to replicate one of the traffic or chaotic traffic situation that has been resolved by Mr. Project himself at Uye district, and of course around Asokoro district by the development of just a needed interchange, which we call flyover. You recall when the President commissioned the Uye flyover, what attribute it has done to the Uye district, or the connection between phase 1 and phase 2 of the Federal Capital City. In like manner, we did the same thing at Asokoro, flying the expressway, which has been a chaotic problem. The same thing at this location, we merely brought the Honourable Minister to see part of the solution problems that we have with traffic connecting the phase 1 and phase 2 of the city. When he came to this location, he immediately directed that it should be packaged for development. And incidentally, in a way, it will equally provide the much needed access to the project site we had yesterday for the development of 40 number judges houses here in Katampe district. So I want to explain that this is like killing more than 2 birds with 1 stone. Pliers of this road will agree with us that at the crossing here into, mostly we call it Gishiri area, there has been a lot of chaotic situation involving fatal accidents by commuters and other vulnerable road users. Notwithstanding that a pedestrian bridge has been provided, it's in us to want to find the easiest way to cross over. There is a U-turn just when you are approaching the Tipa garage or towards Mpape intersection. That too has been a problem. With the development of this project and provision of the interchange there, we will completely seal off that U-turn and it will eliminate substantial traffic bottleneck that we experience when commuting from this side with the other side of the district. And substantially it will open up a lot of activities. So the scope of the work that is involved here is about 2.7 kilometers of roads of various hierarchies. The essential one being the Shehu Shagari Way, which spans right from around the central area in Eagle Square down through to Maitama here. This same character of a road is a 6-lane arterial, will now cross over with an interchange over the Nnamdi Azikiwe Expressway. Along with this is going to be the provision of the requisite engineering infrastructure embodying water supply, power supply, as well as stormwater drainage facilities. On this, we intend to provide solar street light which will lit up the entire stretch of the roads. For those of us who were at the judges' quarters flagging of yesterday, from here we drove around this area up to the judges' quarters side. And you recall yesterday we said the Honourable Minister in his wisdom has directed that we should open up the district in 2 directions. One of which is what we are flagging up today. And I think tomorrow, if God grants us the life to witness, we'll be doing the other from the other side. So these are what shall be provided along with this road development. And this contract was awarded to Mrs. CGC, who are one of our contractors of repute. If you recall, they handled the Asokoro interchange that we were discussing along with several other roads. And it is billed for completion within a delivery period of 12 months. And I think this is where my boss, Mr. Project, normally stamped his authority. They have accepted that they will do this, notwithstanding that a bridge is involved. This will be delivered in the next 12 months. Surely, as has been captioned by the director of ceremony, this project will open up development within the Katampe district itself, as well as other adjoining districts of Mabushi, Jahi, and Kado. If not for a very heavy village obstruction, which I can assure you His Excellency is already on it equally, resolving settlement issues, this road is supposed to run across into Jahi, where already the counterpart in Jahi, or the segment in Jahi has been developed. So on this note, I want to once again welcome Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Speaker, ably represented by the Deputy Speaker, and all other esteemed distinguished guests to today's ceremony involving the flagging up of the construction of the Road N16 and other ancillary roads to link the judges' quarters in the first instance, as well as providing requisite access and infrastructure into Katampe district. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Your Excellencies, indeed a lot has been said about what this road will provide. The efficacy of opening up roads cannot be overemphasized. Your Excellencies, I'd like to recognize and greet Honorable Hassan Dangana, former Speaker, Amak, and now District Head of Mabushi, who has joined us. It's good to see you. Welcome. His Excellency, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, has gifted us this morning with a man who has held several advisory positions across the country. Bende local government area has benefited from his expertise and his community service on flappable and savoir-faire. He is a fine politician. We thank you so very much for coming. Right Honorable Benjamin Okeze Kalu, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives. Let's give him a warm welcome as he sits with us throughout this ceremony. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, it's time now for us to invite Mr. Fan Jiajing. Mr. Jiajing is CGC Managing Director and will come here and give delivery commitment by the contractor. Please welcome him as he comes. Encourage him, it's a long walk. Thank you very much.
Your Honorable, the Deputy Speaker of House, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister State for FCT, distinguished members of the National Assembly, the Permanent Secretary of FCT, the Executive Secretary of FCDA, the Chairman of the Local Council, Deputy Directors, so gentlemen of press, so all the protocol observed, distinguished guests, and the ladies and gentlemen. So today it's a truly honor to stand before you on behalf of CGC Nigeria Limited as we gather for the important occasion, the flag off of the construction of access road from Ring Road 1 by 916 Shahu Shagari Way to the judge quarters here in the Katampe district. Today is a big day for us, not just for CGC Nigeria Limited, but also for the FCT and our esteemed judiciaries. The project requests our collective effort to improve infrastructure and make sure our judges have access and the facilities they need to carry out their important duties effectively. At CGC Nigeria Limited, we take pride in being a leader in Nigeria's construction industry. We committed to deliver high-quality projects that meet the needs of our clients and the communities we served. This project is no expectations. We can trust that our skilled team will handle this project with the highest level of professionalism and care. We are grateful to the government of Nigeria for giving us the opportunity to take on this crucial project. And a special thanks to His Excellency, the Honorable Minister of the FCT, for your confidence on us. This project is essential not only for easing the daily operation of our judge, but also for the development of Katampe district as a whole. It will have a positive ripple effect, improving access for everyone in these areas. We did also like to extend our sincere thanks to the FCT administrations, the Federal Capital Development Authorities, and the local communities for their continued support and collaborations. Your trust means a lot to us, and we are committed to deliver a project that exceeds your expectations. As we officially kick off this work, we encourage everyone to stay engaged and supportive throughout the process. Together, we will ensure the successful completion of this project, which will stand as a proud symbol of progress and development. Thank you all for being here today and for your commitment to moving our society forward. We are excited to work with you and see this important project come to true. And we're sure once again, this project will be delivered by next year, May. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Fan Jiaxing. And as they say in China, Sheshe. The Honorable Minister will definitely hold you accountable for this project that he has handed over to you. We thank you. He has explained that it will have ripple effect of development and it will be a symbol of progress and development within the FCT. Your Excellency, it's time now for us to invite for goodwill messages, and we will start with the Chairman, House Committee, FCT, Honorable Betara, who will come forward and deliver his goodwill message at this point. He makes his way to the podium. Please encourage him if your hands are free. Thank you very much. How is she?
This is fine. Your Excellency, our Deputy Speaker, my brother, Honorable Benjamin Kalu, my colleagues from the National Assembly, retired and serving, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of FCT, my brother, Barrister Yes Samuke, Her Excellency, the Honorable Minister of State, Haji Amaria, my sister, I stand on existing protocol. Your Excellency, it is not a surprising thing to me coming in to attend this flag off. I've attended many, and many more are coming. Your Excellency, we prepare the budget. We know every project that comes to FCT. My minister, as I said, when I was first appointed as the chairman of FCT, I had no regret because I've always said we're living legacy. You've seen the project we've done in FCT, and we're doing more before the end of this year and next year coming. And I hope by next year we'll start commissioning every other project by the Honorable Minister and my sister, Haji Maria. Thank you.
Steady support for the Honorable of the FCT from the Chairman, House Committee on FCT, who has said he has no regrets in holding this position and working together with the FCT Minister. He's also very excited that there are several other projects coming up right behind. I just want to give you a heads up on the process that will take place shortly after the address and the announcement of the flag off. There would be a pathway to your left, and the Honorable Minister, of course, will be in the lead to take a special guest of honor for the flag off. There will be a stopover to have a look and an overview by the FCDA ES will be on standby to explain that process before we finally reach the grader, where we will do the official flag off. Just to put you on notice for that, we're now going to invite to speak to us in a goodwill message the very distinguished Senator David Jimkuta, who is Chairman, Senate Committee, FCT Area Council and Auxiliary Services, will be making his way now to deliver his own goodwill message. Everybody who has gathered here, friends and stakeholders of the FCT, the very distinguished Senator Jimkuta. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, representing my leader, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu, Your Excellency, the FCT Minister, Barrister Nyesom Wike, the Honorable Minister of State for FCT, the Honorable Member, House Committee on FCT, my leaders, Senator Philip Aduda and other former senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me stand on the existing protocol already established. Your Excellency, I'm happy because the uncommon transformation, renew hope of this administration is written in the heart of ordinary Nigerians. Yesterday, I was happy with the flag up of the 40 housing unit for the judges. Now road. All these development are something that affect the common people. I run to the judges when my mandate was stolen. I was nobody. They restored my mandate. Today, I'm a senator. That is what they do. So I'm happy that you encourage them to do something for a common man. Secondly, this road development is for a common man. Everybody that live in Abuja, in FCT, whether you are in government or not, you are going to apply this road. And it's one of the key factors to a development. Because somebody will just see, where is this road going to? He will pass and see and say, I think I will get a house around here. So it's a great thing to a common man that it will encourage us in doing business and live in the environment that is very clean like that. To we in the Senate, under the leadership of the uncommon president of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, we are going to partner with you. We are going to support you in every way to continue to do this such development to the ordinary people of Nigeria. To me, this is for ordinary people. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Your Excellency, an intervention by distinguished Senator Jimkuta. We thank you so very much indeed. Your Excellency, we have members of the FCT security apparatchik here, from civil defense to FRSC, DSS, and other security operatives, and would like to just celebrate them for keeping us safe in the FCT. Let's give them a round of applause. They're here. We thank you for making your way to join us in this celebration and excitement of these roads that are going to be flagged off today. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like at this point to invite the lady who holds the position of Honorable Minister of State FCT and who is a support partner to the Honorable Minister of the FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmoud, Minister of State FCT, to deliver her vote of thanks.
The Speaker, House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas Yezazo, ably represented by the Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Benjamin Ukizi Kalu, CON. The members of the National Assembly that are here, Chairman Committee, Senate Committee on Area, Council and Ancillary Matters, the Chairman House Committee on FCT, and all members of the National Assembly, former and present ones. His Excellency, the Honorable Minister of FCT, Barrister Nyesom Wike, CON, permit me to stand on the existing protocol. It is my honor and privilege to deliver a vote of thanks as we commence this significant project to mark the flag off of 2.7-kilometer access road leading to the judges' quarters in FCT, which was recently flagged up. I would like to take a moment to specially express our heartfelt gratitude to our leader, the President of Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his continued support. I also express our profound gratitude to members of the National Assembly, especially the Senate President, and our special guest of honor today, the Speaker, and also the Senate and House committees that oversight our functions, as well as everyone who has contributed to this significant project. I extend my sincere thanks to our esteemed judges, whose commitment to justice and integrity inspires the FCT administration towards this project. Your dedication to serving the state has not gone unnoticed, and we also honor to enhance your working environment with this new road. I would like to acknowledge the tireless effort of the construction team, the engineers, and the project managers in the Federal Capital Development Authority led by the Executive Secretary. Your hard work and expertise will make this project a reality. It is through your dedication that we can now enjoy improved access to the judges' quarters, facilitating a smoother daily commute and enhancing the overall functionality of our judicial system. Additionally, my gratitude goes to the local community and all the stakeholders involved in the planning and execution of this project. I thank you all for joining us in this official flag-off, and let us continue to work together to build a brighter future for our community. Thank you for your valued time. Thank you very much.
Your Excellencies, the Honorable Minister of State, affable as ever, has delivered her vote of thanks, and she has made it clear that everybody in the FCT is a stakeholder in this matter. And as the projects continue to be unfurled, today, tomorrow, next week, the Honorable Minister of the FCT, Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, has kept us all engaged. He's going to ensure that we all come out for these projects that are going to be used to improve the lives of FCT citizens. And everywhere he has gone, he has impacted lives, providing the open spaces that we require to give economic opportunities and comfort. And like I always say, he always makes sure that it is in the best interest of citizens, it is in the best interest of residents, it is also in the best interest of visitors. Abuja is quickly becoming the destination, that place where everybody wants to go and have a wedding, that place where people are looking to come and take pictures, those pictures for Instagram. Abuja is trending back to back, and it's as a result of this man who is the Honorable Minister of the FCT. We thank him. I'd like Your Excellencies to recognize and greet Area Council Chairmen who are here. Honorable Christopher Zaka, AMAC Chair, Honorable Danladi Chia Ngong, FCT Leader, Dr. John Gabaya Buhari, Abubakar Abdullahi Abaji, Abubakar Jibrin Gwagwalada, and Abdullahi Sabo Kuje, all our Honorable Area Council Chair. We greet you all, we welcome you. Let's give them a round of applause for being here. The Honorable Minister has been making his leeway into area councils and of course defeating comments and narratives that says he's only concentrating in the center. There are so many other things he's opening up in the area councils. What are houses without roads? They complement each other. Forward-looking and mercurial, the man delivering project after project in FCT, which has led to the enviable sobriquet, Wike is working, W-I-W. He remains resolute in pushing ahead to get FCT to a place like any other top city in the world. Light, camera, action. A city abuzz in the daytime and a light in the night. Beautiful to behold. Building on the work of his predecessors and delivering on all fronts. Please welcome our Chief Landlord of the FCT, Honorable Minister of the FCT, Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, to deliver his address.
seated. Your Excellency, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, ably represented by my dear brother, the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Benjamin Carlo, Commander of the Federal Republic, the Honorable Minister of State of the Federal Capital Territory, the Chairman House Committee of the FCT, my dear brother Honorable Betara, the Chairman Senate Committee of Area Councils and Auxiliary Matters, Senator Junkuta, other members of the National Assembly that are here, distinguished senators that are here, Head of Service of the FCT, Chairman of Area Councils, Mandate Secretaries, Permanent Secretaries that are here, the traditional rulers, heads of security agencies, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Let me first of all thank the Almighty God who has made it possible for all of us to be gathered here. Secondly, to thank His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief, who has given the Honorable Minister of State and my humble self the opportunity to participate, to join the Renewed Hope agenda to move this country and the FCT in particular forward. Let me thank members of the National Assembly who have consistently given us support. I don't know of any ministry who has been so lucky than the FCT. Each time we send our budget, they will never delay it. Our budget has never lasted 48 hours in the National Assembly. That is because of the cooperation. That is because of the understanding. Having two chairmen who have worked closely with us to achieve the results. And that's why we have made it as a point of duty. Every project we embark upon, the National Assembly must be part of it, either in commissioning or in flagging off, so that they know that money approved or appropriated does not go to different hands. It goes to where it's supposed to be. I really thank all of you for your support. I'm not worried of the completion of this project. The Executive Secretary of the FCDA has said that it is 12 months. Well, that was not what we agreed. The Managing Director of CGC is here. 12 months, you are talking about October next year. Well, that is not what we agreed. What we agreed is that this will be part of the second year anniversary of Mr. President. So October next year is not the anniversary. The anniversary is May, June. So that 12 months is for you. It is not for us. And I'm the head of the place. I will decide what will happen. So MD of CGC, that extension, I did not approve that one. What we agreed is this will be part of presidential second year anniversary. So please note that. We have the money for you, so don't be afraid. This is not a project that will cost us 10 billion and we have 500 million naira in the budget. No. As I speak to you, we have not less than 70% of the money in the budget. So you have to work day and night to make sure Mr. President commissioned the project in second year anniversary. Let me also say this clearly. A lot of people have said that just like what the MC said, that we are concentrating in Abuja. That is not correct. As I speak to you, tomorrow, Thursday, we'll be at the area councils, and Monday, we'll be in either Kuje, we'll be in Gwagwalada, we'll be in Kwali. This December, we are commissioning 6 roads that will total about 65 kilometers in the area councils this December. So anybody who is saying that we are concentrating in the city is not saying the truth. The truth is that the attention we give to the city is also the attention we give to the area council. But of course, you know, it is the city that tells you how the place will be if foreigners come to the city and the city does not look good. It has given the impression that if the city does not look good, you can imagine what will happen in the rural areas. So let everybody know that we owe a duty to make sure Abuja competes favorably with other cities of the world. When we travel overseas, we say, oh, beautiful roads. These beautiful roads are being constructed by human beings. They don't have 2 heads. They have the same head with us. So we can replicate what we have seen overseas here. And as far as road infrastructure is concerned, we are going to do that in Abuja. We are not going to compromise. We use the best contractors, as we have seen overseas. On Friday, we will be at the life camp area, which is very important to us, N5, and which will be done by Julius Berger. So all our roads in the city will be handled by known construction firms. We are not going to compromise it. We are not going to compromise it at all. And we are going to give the Abuja residents the best, because we believe we also deserve the best. And I want to say this again. We are not only concentrating just on roads alone. As I speak to you now, we have not less than 25 schools to be rehabilitated, because you can't believe it that in a city like Abuja, you just go to the schools, you ask yourself, is it Abuja at all? It's quite unfair. And so we have taken it upon ourselves, that our schools will be like schools, that anybody who goes to those schools will say, yes, indeed, we are very good schools. And that is where it's supposed to be. In terms of security, let me say clearly now, we have declared war. Abuja is turning to beggar city. If you know you have a sister, you have a brother who is a beggar on the road, please, from next week, we will carry them. We will take them out. I mean, it is embarrassing that people who come in, the first thing they see are just beggars on the road. Sometimes too, they may not be beggars. They may be criminals pretending to be beggars. We will not allow that. So I'm giving you a public holiday from now till Sunday. From Monday, we will pack them out. Let us know that we have a city that we can call a city. It's very embarrassing. We are fighting insecurity, and people will carry plates as if they are. Maybe they may be informants. So please, have it at the back of your mind that it's not only infrastructure. We owe you to give you good security so you can sleep well with your 2 eyes closed. I know that some of you may not be happy. Sometimes we don't need to make you happy. Sometimes we don't need to. What is important is that we must do our work. If you're not happy, well, there's nothing we can do. But for the overall interest of the people, is key, and for our security. And that's why I've told the National Assembly members that for us, we will do everything that is required to continue to make sure that people will know that assembly, when I mean assembly, National Assembly, they are doing all they can do to support Their own is to pass the budget on time. Ours is to implement. And I know by 2025, they will also give us that support, because I know they will not waste time to approve our budget. Betera is there, Junkuta is there, and their colleagues, of course, the Speaker himself is there. So I thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I would urge that you come out and help us and do justice to this by flagging off this project that Mr. President will commission in May next year. Thank you, and God bless you.
I'll invite you. Yes, I do. Oh, he has one.
The Chairman Senate Committee on FCT, the Chairman Senate Committee on FCT Area Council and Ancillary Matters, the Chairman House of Rep Committee on FCT, Chairman House of Rep Committee on FCT Area Council and Ancillary Matters, members of National Assembly, both serving and past here present, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of FCT, Chief Barrister Yesom Wike, the Honorable Minister of State FCT, Dr. Miriam, Chairman of Area Council here present, Your Royal Highnesses and traditional rulers here present, the Chief of Staff to the Minister, and other appointees here present, the permanent secretaries and directors, FCTA here present, the contractor, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I bring you greetings from the House of Representatives, especially the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, PhD, and Zhao Zhao, who was meant to be here, but because of the fact that usually on Tuesdays we sit to legislate on issues affecting Nigeria, has asked me as the deputy to deputize today. That is why I'm here wearing his shoes as well as his cap. I'm deeply honored to stand before you today on this historic occasion of the flag-off ceremony for the construction of the access road from Ring Road 1 by N16 to the Judges' Quarters. This is yet another significant stride towards strengthening our urban infrastructure and enhancing the quality of life for the residents of Abuja. Ladies and gentlemen, infrastructure development is not just the foundation upon which economies are built. It is the lifeblood of national progress. In a rapidly urbanizing world, infrastructure, particularly in urban centers like Abuja, is crucial to fostering sustainable development, enhancing economic growth, and improving the well-being of our citizens. The construction of roads, bridges, and other critical infrastructure facilitates the movement of people, the movement of goods, and the movement of services, which in turn spurs productivity, creates jobs, and improves the living standard of all Nigerians. In the Federal Capital Territory, with its unique status as the seat of government, the development of infrastructure is not only an economic necessity, but also a reflection of our national aspiration. It is common knowledge that Nigeria, like many other developing nations, have an infrastructure deficit. According to recent estimates, Nigeria needs to invest about $3 trillion over the next 30 years to close the infrastructure gap and achieve the level of development required for sustained economic growth. The road network, power supply, housing, healthcare, and education sectors are some of the areas in urgent need of our attention. Here in Abuja, the infrastructure deficit is more glaring as the city's population continues to grow at an annual rate of 5%. This puts pressure on the existing facilities and highlights the need for more access road, more housing, and essential services to cater to the needs of residents as well as visitors. Under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, there have been commendable initiatives aimed at addressing this infrastructure deficit. The administration has launched the National Infrastructure Plan, focusing on the road construction, rail expansion, power generation, and housing development. One notable project is the revival of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and the second Niger Bridge, which have been completed and are now boosting trade and connectivity across the regions. The administration is also working tirelessly on the power sector with the National Integrated Power Project (NIPP), aiming to improve electricity generation and distribution nationwide. These initiatives show that the government understands the role infrastructure plays in national development and is committed to making the necessary investment. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this moment to specially commend His Excellency, the Honorable Minister of the FCT, my own brother, my big brother, Nyesom Wike, CON, for his transformative leadership since assuming office. You have made us proud. You have confused the naysayers. You have proven that you were born for this. The Honorable Minister has hit the ground running, initiating projects that address the critical needs of this growing city. From road construction to urban renewal programs, his dedication to enhancing the infrastructure of the FCT is evident. We have witnessed several flag-offs, not just as ceremonial acts, but as milestones in the commitment to make Abuja a world-class city. Little wonder that we have always, as National Assembly, not delayed any of your requests, because we know you wish to plug the right plug into the right hole. The ongoing rehabilitation of major roads, the clearing of illegal structures, and the focus on environmental sustainability are all testament to the Honorable Minister's vision of an Abuja that is not only beautiful, but Abuja that is functional and Abuja that is efficient. I'm confident that with the completion of this access road and other ongoing projects, residents and visitors alike will experience the positive impact of these developments. As the legislature of the FCT, in case some of you don't know, we are not just the House of Representatives, we are actually the House of Assembly of the FCT. The National Assembly has an important role to play in supporting these development efforts. The 10th National Assembly, which I'm privileged to lead, is fully committed to collaborating with the executive to ensure that the FCT receives the necessary legislative backing to facilitate infrastructure development. We are ready to consider, we are ready to pass laws that will further enhance the governance structure of the FCT and approve appropriations that will make meaningful infrastructure projects such as this road construction a reality. Additionally, the National Assembly will continue to exercise its oversight functions to ensure that projects are implemented according to standards and with stipulated time frames. Let me pause to mention that the governance style of Nyesom Wike CON makes oversight function responsibility of the National Assembly easier, because it is not just in words and in letters. We see what we appropriate and what we can feel and what we can touch. Well done, Honorable Minister. I want to state that the National Assembly will continue to ensure that these projects are implemented according to standards and within stipulated time frames. We are happy that while they were saying 12 months, the Honorable Minister insisted that these projects must be completed within the months of May and June to enable the President commission them as a second anniversary projects. Our goal is to ensure that every kobo spent on infrastructure translates into value for the people. As we flag off the construction of this access road today, let us commend this project into the hands of God and pray for its successful completion. This road will undoubtedly ease traffic congestion, improve connectivity, and enhance the lives of those who live and work in the judges' quarters and surrounding areas. And there is nothing you do for the judges that will go unrewarded, because you are freeing their mind and their independence to look at the face of justice and issue it to those who deserve it with all boldness, knowing fully well that the public supports them. Once again, I applaud the effort of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and His Excellency Nyesom Wike for their unwavering commitment to the development of Abuja and Nigeria at large. As we continue on this path of development, may we always be guided by our shared vision of prosperous, inclusive, and modern Nigeria. Thank you very much for listening, and may God bless the Federal Capital Territory and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
The Honorable Minister will lead our special guest of honor to the grader, but before then there will be a stopover where the ESFCDA will explain what is going to take place and the roads that are going to be constructed. The ESFCDA is already before the aerial picture that would describe the roads to our special guest of honor. After the explanation, Their Excellencies will proceed to the grader where our special guest of honor will sit in the driving seat as a symbol for the flag off of the construction of these roads.
Everyone, this is ADBN TV, bringing you live coverage of a very significant event taking place right now at the Gishiri Junction opposite Nikon Junction. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Nyesom Wike, is officially flagging off the construction of a 2.1 kilometer access road leading to Judges' Quarters in Katampe. This event was attended by several esteemed guests, including senators and members of House of Representatives, and also key staffs from the FCTA were present. The minister added that the road is expected to be completed by May next year, coinciding with the celebration of President Bola Tinubu's 2-year anniversary in office. He assured that financing for the project is not an issue, as 70% of the funding is already secured. Earlier, we heard from the Executive Secretary of the Federal Capital Development Authority, FCDA, Engineer Shehu Hadi Ahmad. We'll bring you more updates as we join for the national anthem.
In brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that
ADBN, Advocate Broadcasting Network.